Hey everybody, this is Beelit, and I'm going to be throwing an 8-player online single elimination tournament. Now the tournament's going to be held on Saturday, March the 23rd. The first match is going to be played at about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know what that is for you, look it up. All participants for the tournament need to be online at 2 o'clock so we can start as early as possible. Again, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The non-finals, so all the matches that aren't in the finals, will be first to 3, so it'll be 3 out of 5. And then the finals will be a first to 5. Okay? So the stages are actually restricted, and the reason that stages are restricted is to try to bring in the play a little bit more. But there's a special case at the end. So the stages are restricted to the Forest of Death, Hidden Leaf Forest, the day version. I don't even think there's a night version. The Hidden Rain Village, the lower part, Mount Myoboku, Lightning Desert, Waterfall of Truth, only the day version, Samurai Bridge underneath, Crashing Waves Coast, and here's the special one, Hidden Leaf Ruined Land. Now, the reason that Hidden Leaf Ruined Land is in here, if you don't know, Hidden Leaf Ruined Land is like, it's either the biggest map or one of the biggest maps in the game. It's always been incredibly big since Storm 2, and it's a map that people typically use so that they can keep running away from you. The reason that it's in here is because I wanted to allow people to have some kind of way of escaping giant awakenings. Now, if you've played enough and you've played some characters, you can actually see that giant awakenings are pretty crazy. And once you get cornered, it's very, very difficult to escape a giant awakening. So the reason I have the Hidden Leaf Ruined Land in there is so that there is an opportunity to escape fighting a giant awakening. Hopefully there will be an honor system that it's not used because or it's not used unless giant awakenings become a problem, because matches on that map can be absolutely ridiculous if people want to abuse it. So hopefully we can come to kind of an honor system. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and try to make all these particular rules about when you can and can't use it, but I'm hoping that we can try to use it responsibly. So, of course, Giant Awakenings, you can stop them, but with guard support, it can also be kind of hard. And when you get free chakra for falling in the health-based awakening range, it can be a little difficult to try to prevent Giant Awakenings from coming out. So the map is there so that there's an opportunity if a player loses to a Giant Awakening, they can always change the map to the Hidden Leaf Ruined Land so that they have its shot at the next match. So moving on from that, the first stage of each set will be decided by the host, which is me. The loser can change their teams and or change the stages, but of course the stages are restricted. So it might actually be a good idea, if you want to participate, to write down the maps that are allowed so that you don't make any mistakes. And the winner of every match must use their exact same team in the next match. That includes support types. Now, in order to play the matches, the host, which is myself, will invite players into a private endless lobby to play matches. Now, the reason that I'm doing it this way and I'm not using the game's tournament feature is because the game's tournament feature is a best of 1, and it's an 8-player single elimination tournament, and you can't spectate the tournament. So this way I'll be able to watch and I don't have to play, because I'm not going to play. I want to make sure that people from YouTube get to play. That's the whole purpose of this. So I'm going to be recording, doing commentary for it, and organizing the tournament. So all the tournaments, or all matches in the tournament, will be held in a endless lobby, a private endless lobby, where it will only be me and possibly a co-host who will be helping me in commentary. Now, all matches must be held with my attendance. If I'm not there, then the match does not count. And matches cannot start until I explicitly say that I'm ready. Now, if you want, you can actually request a lag test. This is an online tournament, and I do understand that lag could be a factor. So you can request a lag test, and the results of the lag test won't be counted towards either player's score. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. The lag test is mostly just to kind of figure out how much lag you have with the other player. It's really just so that you can figure out how far ahead you need to make inputs and stuff like that, so that you're not dumped into the first match unaware. But you have to request the lag test. It's not going to be automatic. Just go ahead and say, can I have a lag test? Only one person has to request it. If the other person doesn't want the lag test, oh well. As long as one person wants the lag test, there will be a lag test. When the tournament starts, all participants will enter a tournament exclusive chat room. All questions, all requests, all match announcements will be held there. They will be in the chat room. Do not send me a private message if it's related to the tournament. Put it in the chat room. Stage change requests will be made in the chat room before the players ready up. That way I can be aware of the stage change, and the player who's going to have to pick the stages, which is most likely be the winner, knows which stage to pick. Now, in the event of disconnections, there may be punishments. If a player who disconnects is already caught in what would be kind of like a guaranteed loss, or a situation where they've pretty much lost, a loss can be given to that player. All situations will be subject to my decision. It just depends on what I'm thinking and what I think should be done. Some matches may just be replayed, just wipe what happened and just replay it from the very beginning. Sometimes a loss might be given. So every situation that comes up will be dealt with by me. All decisions are final. So don't complain about it. That's why you have the lag test. If there's a problem with the connection, you have the lag test for a reason. So you can figure that stuff out ahead of time, and it doesn't look like you rage quit out. So if you're worried about connections, you have the lag test. It's on you if you don't use it. Now, to sign up, all you need to do, it's very, very simple. Send a message to my PlayStation Network account, which is B-LIT36. It's very, very simple. Just send me a private message, not a friend request. I repeat, not a friend request. Just a regular message, just saying that you want to participate. That's all you have to do. Don't tell me you're from YouTube. Don't tell me, you're a subscriber. Tell me that you want to participate in the tournament. That way there's, no question as to what your intentions are. Because I do sometimes get messages from people randomly saying that they're from YouTube. And I wouldn't want someone to lose out on a spot to play because there was some stupid miscommunication. And there's no reason that there has to be something like that happen. So if there are spaces left at the time that you send the message, you'll be guaranteed a spot. And if there are more players requesting to play than available spots, then extra players, extra people who wanted to play can be used as substitutions on the day of the tournament if one of the players who actually has a slot does not show up. And this can only be done at the beginning of a tournament. If someone, doesn't show up after the first round, then no substitutions for them. A bye will just be awarded to their opponent. Extra players may be invited into the tournament chat room. Don't count on it, but it might happen. So of course, if you participate in this tournament, you'll be agreeing to be recorded, and the videos are going to go up onto YouTube so that all you guys can watch the tournament and see what's going on. So if you've been looking to try to face stronger players, this is going to be a good opportunity for you to do just that. And I hope you guys will enjoy the tournament. Of course, everything's going to be going up on YouTube with commentary, and I really hope that you guys enjoy the videos that will be coming. So I will see you guys next time. Make sure you send those messages to B-LIT36 on PlayStation Network. And yeah, see you guys at the tournament.